Morning, everyone. It's 8:45 on Thursday, and this is video number 862. And again, I remind you, if you like the work, please hit that subscribe and the notification button. I use this to put out a lot of information. Okay, so it's Thursday, so it's claims day. Initial claims way out of line compared to expectations, up 59,000 to 419,000. That's a huge jump off last week's 360, which is now revised to 368. Continuing claims, on the other hand, continue to get smaller, although not by much. 3.236 million versus 3.265 million. I've heard a lot of commentary this morning on why everybody expected better numbers, primarily being the elimination of extended payments in a bunch of states, but it went the other way. Asia and Europe, both a little higher. Last night, earnings from Texas Instruments and Las Vegas Sands. Las Vegas Sands not doing much. Texas Instruments, though, is down 9. Last night when we talked, it was only down $2, so pretty ugly there. GM is halting production on all big trucks, citing the chip shortage. So I don't know what that means for the Ford F-150, but for GM, it's to the downside. Telephones, CSX, and American Airlines all had earnings. Not much action in telephone. 28.34, up 44 cents on their beat. CSX also beat, acting a little better, 32.66, up $1.09, and American Airlines also with a beat. Now, that's a beat off expectations, not off actual gains in revenue or profit. It's 21.19, and that's down 21 cents. Okay, some of the hot names this morning. Neuro, been mentioning it now for 4 days, and they have a treatment, a therapy for fibromyalgia. The stock went from $3.26 to $12, closed $10 and change on the first day. Yesterday, it also continued its move. Let's give you a look at it. And today, it has continued its move even higher. Hasn't broken out above yesterday's high of 38.67, but on that 38.67, it only closed at 20.80. Right now, trading 21.37. That's up 10.57, so another 50%. Two new little ones. IPA, which is immunoprecise, and I just thought IPA was a beer. The stock closed at $5.59 yesterday, and they say that they have something that will neutralize the Delta variant, which they classify as a SARS. And the stock got as high as $10 this morning. The last is $6.84, up $1.25, 23%. But this is another one of those, hasn't been around a long time, has a much higher high up here in December of 33 and change, has a low the day before yesterday of $5.13. So, we'll have to see how this one evolves. And India Group, IGC, excuse me, this one has a treatment using THC, which has received a patent from our U.S. Patent Office. It's an Alzheimer's treatment. Stock has traded as high this morning as $3.89. Last is $3.41. That's up $1.90 for 130%. So some pretty interesting little movers this morning in the extended hours. I will say that the extended hours, are really an interesting way to spot something early, but the thinness with which some of these stocks trade makes it very, very difficult to actually be in and out of them. The IPA has traded 400,000. IGC has traded 42 million. That's a little bit stronger. The fact is, it generally trades between, let's call it 2 or 3 million and 20 million a day. So that's a big jump. And Neuro has been all over the place and has already traded 6 million shares this morning in those extended hours. Okay, on the future side, the chart on the screen is coffee. Personally, I have never seen a move this big in the coffee. It closed yesterday up $9.20, which is a huge move. I wrote it up this week down here in the 156 area and thought that if it broke through here, very specifically through these tops at around 165, that we would have a move. I didn't expect a $9 move yesterday, and I certainly didn't expect a $15 move, $14.50 move today. To give you an idea of the magnitude of this breakout, this is a monthly. And as it has in the past, continuously in the past, has broken out, pulled back to the breakout, broken out, pulled back to the breakout, broken out and consolidated after being back at the bottom end of that range and broke out, spent 1 month last month going sideways here, and now on a monthly basis, this is 190 up 30.5. So that's a 20% move for the month. That's pretty extreme. On the weekly basis, you can see those breakouts and consolidations a little better. I've been calling for coffee. I was originally looking, I believe, in this last week's from 176, and the way that I got that was going back. Actually, I'll have to go back to the monthlies again. The way that I got that was these highs and the amount of supply in here. Now it looks like it could be, 210, 220. We are in this using JO, which is the coffee ETF, and it's actually an ETN, by the way. And it broke through these highs at 47 roughly and is trading almost 54 today with a high of 54.5. So pretty extreme move in the coffee. We're also in the gold. I tried to average down yesterday and it was down again this morning. We didn't quite get low enough for me to average down, but what I want to show you is that we have been consolidating in this area all above. We got right back down and touched, let's see, yesterday's low was 1794.30, today's 1791.90, which, if my recollection holds out, is right here, 1791. So we got there, we bounced up, we bounced off of the red line, which is 100-day MA. So now what we have to do is we have to get through yesterday's high at 1814 and change, and that would turn us back towards the two moving averages, the 50 and the 200, Both are falling slightly, but if we break out here, we will definitely see another move higher. All right, everyone, that's about it. I'll be back later today, and if you trade any of those little ones, use a stop and be extra careful. Have a good one.